On a scale of 1 to 10, how clear are you guys on your vision? How clear are you guys on your vision? Guys, this call is going to change your fucking lives. I guarantee it right now. I just guarantee it. Okay, so we haven't got any tens on it. We got a few fours, we got sevens, sixes, eights, 10. All right, cool. 3, 8. Guys, I'm going to drop nuggets throughout this call, so make sure you're taking notes, all right? First thing I'm going to say is this. All change in your life first begins with what? What is the first thing we have to do in our life to change it? The images we hold in our mind. That is it. That's the answer. The images we hold in our mind, guys. How are you going to create a new life for yourself, yeah, if you do not have a clear vision for what that is? Right? It can't work. So we have to get extremely clear on what we want and why we want it. And there's a few people on this call who I can see who I've worked with before in the past, whether that's Kian. I think I saw Benjamin on the call, right? Big Ben. In fact, I literally bumped into Benjamin in Thailand a few weeks ago. He's one of my guys who I started working with when he was around 2K a month. Now he's making well above 10K a month, right? And if I ask Benjamin what changed his life, I can guarantee you right now he'll say vision. So, guys, one last point to drill home before I get into the actual presentation and break this all down for you. I had the privilege of speaking to a man named Ed Milet. Maybe you guys know him, maybe you don't, right? Ed Milet has a net worth of about $800 million. World famous, successful entrepreneur, best-selling author, just all-round successful man. Yeah. I had the privilege of speaking to him one-on-one. And when I spoke to this guy, he told me, right, that his success was 50% of being specific about what he wanted. So again, if you guys are just like vague about what you want, you're like, yeah, I want to make money online. Yeah, I want to travel the world. Like, you will get that. And I learned this lesson myself, guys, right? Because when I started off on my journey, my vision was to make money online and travel the world. And I accomplished that. And I ended up moving to Amsterdam and I was making money online. But here's where I realized I fucked up. Because I was doing it, I got my vision, but because I wasn't clear enough and specific enough, I was working like 12-hour days. I was stressed out. I had shit clients. It wasn't the vision I truly, truly wanted. And if there's anything I see that another thing holds people, it's simply this. They don't think they deserve more, so they only ask for a small amount of things. Their vision is like a lot of you guys who aren't on a 10 out of 10 with your vision, it's simply because you don't feel like you deserve to ask for what you truly, truly want in your heart. Because if I fucking said to you, man, like, you want a Ferrari, you'd be like, yeah, I want a Ferrari. So why don't you ask the universe for that? Why not? If you said you wanted to make 100 grand a month, you truly wanted it, and you was like, yeah, why don't you ask for that? Because you're gonna real talk, guys. You will get whatever you ask for. It's at the end of the day, it's energy, it's frequency, it's vibration. It's what we're putting out is what we draw back to us. So if I'm just gonna ask for random shit or be very vague, I'm gonna get vague results. Let me draw the point home even more. How many of you guys, if you look at your past 3 months and 6 months, look at the thoughts you held in your mind. Are you having that playing out in your reality right now? So for those of you maybe who don't have the business you want right now, I guarantee you have stories that are like, yeah, man, like I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. Oh, grow my business is hard. Whatever the story is, I can guarantee you right now, that story you have in your mind looping around is playing out in your reality. Yeah, exactly. Stories that keep you stuck in a job. So let me get into the presentation. It's going to be a very short and simple one because I've realized, guys, this is why my videos are black and white now. Success is simple. It's black and white. There is no complexity to winning, guys. Real talk. So that's what I'm doing moving forward is keeping everything simple so you guys can do the thing that holds most of you back, which is not applying the information. If you guys have questions, write them down, bring them to me at the end. So let's talk about how to create a powerful vision. All right. I want you guys to only think about the next 6 to 12 months. I don't want you to think about long term. This is what I can teach you later on, but real talk, I just want to focus on short-term wins for you guys. All right. Now, the first thing you need to do, guys, is you guys need to write down your current reality, what you have and who you are. You want to bullet point this out. And it's going to be fucking painful. Because again, guys, I've spoke to most of you. And I'll be honest with you guys, and it's not your fault, and you're going to transform and you're going to become better people. Most of you are just fucking up. Your actions aren't aligned with where you want to go. Your habits aren't aligned with where you truly want to go. Your behaviors aren't aligned with where you're trying to go. Your emotions aren't aligned with where you're trying to go. It's not your fault, right? I don't believe that. You hear these people online are like, oh, you're just a pussy. I don't believe that, guys. I do not believe people that are not moving towards their goals are pussies. I believe that they just have blocks in their mind that can easily be removed. But how can we remove the block, guys, if we're not even aware of what that block even is? And more to the point, if I say to you guys right now, how do you feel about not making money online? How do you feel about not living your dream life? How do you feel about not having succeeded in business yet? I guarantee you that you are going to be telling me you feel shame, you feel guilt, you feel fear, you feel lower emotions, guys. Whether you're aware of it or not, this is what I'm talking about. You are going to feel lower frequency emotions. And it's those fucking emotions there that you keep suppressing and pushing down. And that's why you go into these bad ruts, why you're inconsistent, why you procrastinate, why you waste time. Let me prove this to you right now. The vibrational chart. If you've been on my calls before, you always see me mention this, right? This is what I'm saying to you guys. Most of you operate from down here. Whether you realize it or not, question the behaviors you've done maybe the past few days that were not aligned with your higher self. So question your higher self, guys. Think about your ultimate version of yourself, right? Did he act in the way you have over the past week? Maybe there's certain little behaviors you've done. Maybe eating junk food. Maybe it's snoozing your alarm. Maybe it's watching porn. Maybe it's smoking weed, right? And again, I'm not saying to you, I'm not trying to preach at you guys, don't do those things, but I'm saying, what do you value? What would your higher self do? Are you doing actions aligned with that or not aligned with it? And your conscience knows, guys. Write this one down. Conscience congruency. Your conscience is simply, the best way I can describe it, I learned from my coaches, the authentic voice of God or the authentic voice of your higher self. Your conscience is guiding you, bro. So, point being, over the past few days, have you acted in higher alignment with your higher self? For most people, the answer is no. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. We operate from these emotions. Most people think when it comes to succeeding, they need to do more. Because if I was to ask you guys, what needs to happen for you to achieve your goal? Most of you would tell me, I need to do more, John. I need to do more action. I need to take more action, etc., etc. But the reality is, yeah, you've been doing. You've been taking action. That's an effect. What causes an effect, right? What causes this specific effect of doing more? What is it, guys? Let's see what you guys got in the comments. What's driving our behavior? Exactly. Anthony knows. Emotions, guys. Energy in motion. Thoughts are energy. Yeah? Thoughts are energy. Thoughts drive our behavior. Now, if we look at the vibrational chart again, think of it like this, guys. When you are doing behaviors that you do not value, list some out in the comments, guys. What are they? Scrolling social media, eating junk food, watching porn, whatever it might be. Whatever the bad behaviors are you're gravitating towards, think of it like this, guys. How do you feel after you've done the behavior when you reflect on it? How do you feel? Regretful, shame, guilt, right? Here's what I'm saying to you guys. Everyone is out here like this. And this is some very high level stuff I'm sharing with you guys. Everyone's out here. How do I stop going on social media, man? How do I stop watching porn? How do I stop eating junk food? But have you ever questioned why you even do it in the first place? You have to realize that you have to look at the habit, right? But you have to look at the emotion that's driving the habit. Do you understand this, guys? This is some things you've probably never heard before. Whatever is driving the behavior, if you remove that emotional charge, the behavior is going to go away, guys. Because let me prove it to you. Let's say when you've just crushed a gym workout, yeah? You've destroyed a workout. You leave that gym feeling like the fucking man, feeling respectful of yourself, feeling proud of yourself, feeling confident. Do you want to go and eat junk food? Do you want to go and watch porn? Do you want to go and smoke weed or whatever the bad behavior is? Less likely, right? Because of the state you are operating from. You've changed your internal state, how you feel within, so you take different actions. Because our state is how we create. Let me repeat that one. Our state is how we create. Again, emotions drive behavior. So if you guys are trying to change the effect in your life, stop trying to change the effect, change the cause, and the effect will take care of itself. But this is what I'm saying to you guys, right? How can you change the cause if you don't even know what it is? So how do we do that? We need to accept where we are. We have to be clear on who the fuck we are right now and face it head on and be true to yourself. Open up to yourself. This is what we talk about in brotherhood, yeah? Being vulnerable. So we have a part in the community where we talk about acceptance, literally here. Acceptance and confessions, right? Because what most people do is they don't accept it. They deny it. No, I'm doing good, man. I'm winning, bro. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Most men say they're doing, bro, they're not doing good. Lying to themselves. And I was there, guys. When I started to accept it, you know what, man? I am in this position. You know what? I have got this addiction. And I wrote this down and I got very clear on who the fuck I was being. It was painful. And it kind of shocked me because I was like, damn, I was suppressing it. But this is what happens when you suppress, guys. This is when these emotions start building up more and more. This is why, as well, guys, you go through motions of taking action and stopping because you're bouncing between these fucking emotions, guys. A bit of pride. Yeah, I'm going to take over. Yeah, this is my year. Courage, neutrality. Oh, maybe you get rejected by a client. Maybe a friend says, what are you doing, bro? You're not going to succeed. Maybe you've tried for a few days and you're not seeing the results, so you go into fear mode. You following what I'm saying, guys? And look, I'm gonna tell you how to change this shit. But look at this as well, right? Look at this shit, guys. All right. Here's another chart. We got here upward spiral, downward spiral. This is why, guys, as well. I'm gonna break down how you overcome this. You have to be so vigilant and so aware and present of what is happening in your life because one thing can trigger you, bro. Boredom leads to doubt, leads to blame, revenge, hatred, jealousy. This is why, guys, look, when you probably go on social media, you probably feel like shit afterwards because you probably see other guys winning. You're like, how is he winning? Fuck. And then you feel bad. And then you escape to the porn, whatever the fuck it is, right? You know I'm talking facts right now, guys. It's energy, guys. You need to change your energy, the emotions you are operating from. You change the cause, the effect takes care of itself. Imagine if you guys always operated from these emotions here. Higher emotions, guys. Now, am I saying, yeah, that you guys should just be fucking loving yourself now and happy? No. What I'm saying is, though, you can still channel the pain that you have and use it to fuel you. But you don't want to operate from that because this is where people get fucked up. Like, how many of you see guys online, they're like, oh, you're being a bitch, and then you take action, but then you go back to your old self anyway. Like, you do it for a little bit, but then you go back to your old self. Have you ever questioned why? Because of the way you see yourself. We're going to get into that in a moment. But ultimately, guys, I know that was a very long-winded point I just put across. You need to, first of all, write down your current reality and be very detailed, be very honest with yourself. What behaviors are you doing that you're not aligned with? How are you showing up? What actions do you take? How do you truly feel? Maybe there's certain people you have anger towards. All of these things, guys, be very in detail about it. Now, someone asked me earlier when I was telling them this, they said, but John, you talk about where focus goes, energy flows. Isn't it bad to put energy on this? Yes, it is. But all we're doing, guys, is bringing awareness to it. So we can then go into the second step, which is creating our desired reality, right? Once you have this wrote down, you want to write the opposing story to this. And then we can just fucking throw this in a bin, or burn it, or get rid of it. We don't want to have this. We just want to become aware of it, guys. So that's the first thing. And by the way, I'm going to drop this document in the community later on, so look out for that. Second thing, yeah, you need to get clear on your desired reality. Now, how many of you guys have clear visions of what you want? Put some in the chat. I'm going to guess like financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. Write some things in the chat. Again, you can have these things, guys, like desire. Yeah, it's good to have these things. Pain, it's good to have these things. But what I'm saying is you don't want to operate from it. Do you understand? It's like, it's just bringing awareness to it. You know, I desire, okay, here's the best analogy I give you guys. I desire making more money, but you operate from a place of love, respect, confidence to get it. You're not like, I need it. Do you see the difference? It's like, I want it. I don't need it. That's what I'm saying here, guys. Because if you never desired anything, you wouldn't even move towards it in the first place. But where most people fuck up is they stay in desire. They stay in the low frequency, guys. So what else we got, guys? What goals do we have? What visions do we have? Absolutely right. I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's see. I created a whole notion, 5 to 6 pillars. Nice, bro. 100K a month in profit with ease. Yes, brother. Already done. CLE 60, 53. Let's go. Make 1K. All right, guys. So most people have dreams and goals. Now, let me ask you this, right? Who's going to get you to that goal? Who's going to get you to that goal? You. Exactly, guys. You are going to get there. Now the question is, how clear is your vision for yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, guys, how clear are you on the fucking person you need to be to achieve your goals? This is going to answer all of your questions, guys. Look at it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 5. This is what I'm saying to you guys. If you do not know who you need to be, you can't fucking be that guy. How can you be someone you don't even know who they are? When I was building my dream life, guys, yeah, I didn't just say what I wanted, I said who I needed to be. That's what I'm trying to get at here, guys. You need to define who you need to be or who you would be at that next level. And here's the other thing, guys, as well. Most of you, if I ask you, okay, who do you need to be, write in the comments. Gives me one word answer. Let's just see what the common things are. I can even guess them. Disciplined, consistent, focused, right? What else you got? Committed, focused, calm. What else we got? What else we got? Disciplined, focused, consistent, calm and wise. Yes. Dedicated. Yes. God at first. Of course, God. Of course, guys. God first. So, guys, you see, you guys got some good answers today. A lot of the time, what I see people do is they say, like, this is what I was as well. They're like, I need to be disciplined. I need to be consistent. But again, it's still focused on the external, right? It's still focused on doing. It's like I need to be disciplined, which is good. And you have to build these habits. But again, what if you was to tap into who you need to be from the feelings you would operate from, the energy you would operate from? Let's say you feel confident, you feel proud, you feel worthy. Because imagine, guys, imagine you have two guys, yeah, both starting off on the same journey. One guy is like, man, like, I need to kind of, this is again what I see a lot of people do, yeah. They're like, I need to make money online to feel confident. When my Stripe account is popping, then I'll feel proud of myself. When I meet that girl, then I'll feel good enough. But bro, it's the other way around. So you need to lead with the energy you want to already attain from the goal. So again, it's like if I said to you guys, why do you want to make money? Guarantee it's like power, respect, confidence. So that means in the pursuit of you achieving the goal, you don't feel powerful, confidence, respect. Are you going to take the same actions you would need to get the goal? Most likely not, right? Because if you're waiting for the money to make you feel confident, are you going to go out there into the marketplace and do everything you need to fucking win? Do you think I would be able to host a call with like 60 people in it if I didn't think I was already confident and good enough? You see what I'm saying to you guys? So the point I'm trying to make is this. You need to define who you need to be to achieve your fucking goals in detail. And again, not just like, yeah, I'm disciplined. Like, really think about this, guys. Take some time today after this call and go in depth about who do you truly need to fucking be. And when you look at your current reality, yeah, and you look at your current self and you realize, fuck, and you be honest with yourself, man, I don't feel good enough. Man, I feel a lot of shame. Man, I feel a lot of guilt. This is where I was for so fucking long, guys. When you get clear on that and you realize, oh, fuck, what would be the opposite of these emotions, guys? If you truly analyze where you're at in your life and you look at your behaviors, the way you feel about yourself, I guarantee you there's going to be so many fucking things you was not aware of that are bringing you down. And they're going to be emotions such as you're not good enough. You don't think you deserve it. You don't think you're worthy of it. You don't believe it's for you. What if my parents reject me? They make me feel all of these fucking stories, guys. You've got to open up to yourself, right? Once you open up, like I said, then you just want to write down the opposite of that. Now, I've heard one of my biggest mentors is Alex Hormozy, right? He said this. He said, you don't, you have to basically go out there and earn your place of feeling confident or feeling deserving of the goal. And I disagree with that. Because if you feel like you don't deserve it, if you feel like you're not confident, you're not going to take the actions. Am I saying you just deserve it and you're entitled? No, but I'm saying that it is the foundation of all the action that you take. Because the guy who believes he's deserving of it, the guy who believes he's worthy of that, he will then take actions that are congruent with that belief system. Now you have a guy who thinks he's not worthy, or a guy who doesn't think he's deserving, or a guy who doesn't think he's good enough. The self-image states that you will always act in alignment with how you see yourself. The person you see is the person you will be. That's identity, right? And the other thing is this. Your brain, if you want to know some other mad stuff, guys, your mind, your brain, however you want to call it, always wants to prove you right. Always wants to prove you right, bro. That comes down to beliefs as well. Beliefs are literally energy, again, some value, guys. Beliefs are energy saving shortcuts. Your brain has two main roles. One is to not die and stay safe. And two is to avoid wasting energy and doing things that are going to waste energy and things like that, right? So if you have this belief that I'm not good enough, I failed in the past, and then you start taking action towards your business, guys, look at your belief systems. Are they playing out in your reality? Guarantee they are. Look at your belief systems in certain areas of your life. For those of you guys that are doing well in business, you probably believe you're good enough. You probably believe you got this. For those of you that are crushing it in fitness and health, you probably believe, yeah, I got this. So your actions are aligned with the belief. If you don't change the belief, the behavior won't change, guys, because beliefs drive behavior. Another quote, guys, write this one down. Beliefs are not true in themselves. They become true in our experience if we believe them. Let me repeat that one, guys. Like, they will go over your head. Beliefs are not true in themselves. They become true in your experience if you believe them. Right? So now let me get to the point. You need to write this down, yeah? Like I said, external vision. So you want to write down in detail the life you want to live, the business you want to have. You want to be very specific about this as well, guys. Right? So again, be specific, guys. How much money are you making? If I ask you your goals, I know so many of you are like, yeah, 10K a month, 10K profit, 10K revenue, right? If you just say 10, what if you make 10K a month, but you're making 5% profit, bro? You're going to get what you asked for, but it's not truly what you wanted. So you've got to be very specific about what you want externally, yeah? Then the next one, like I mentioned, is internal. Who do you need to be? That's more important, guys. Who do you need to fucking be? So I want to read one of my visions out, guys. And this was wrote down in 2020, December the 11th. This was when 2020, so 4 years ago, I would have been 24. I would have been working in a supermarket, I believe. I was not where I am now, guys. Yeah? I'm going to read out some of it because it's quite long. But you'll get just from the first part. My life is freedom. I have the ability to travel freely on my own schedule whenever I want. I am living a luxurious, abundant lifestyle while being an inspiration to thousands of others and making a positive impact on the world. I'm a successful influencer, coach, and lifestyle entrepreneur who is helping thousands of people around the world transform their life and business by helping them master their mindset, the most powerful and important thing everyone must know about. Right? I'm on track to grow my businesses to earning multi-millions every single year whilst doing what I love with a true passion. This money has opened up so many incredible opportunities for me. Right, you get my point, guys. I am lean, healthy, flexible, muscular, energetic, and strong. This has increased my confidence in ways I could not have imagined. I feel and look amazing, and this makes me feel proud because of the hard work and dedication this took to achieve. Can you see what I'm saying to you guys? When I wrote this down, none of it was a reality. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. All change in your life first begins with the change of the images you hold in your mind. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up somewhere. And where you're going to end up is what you're already imagining. You've all been given a life plan by society, by your parents, by your teachers. They're going to tell you what they think is best for you. You're going to go out when you're a little kid. You're going to perceive certain things. Be like, well, this is for me, I guess, right? I think it was Socrates who said, you show me the boy from when he's born to when he's age 5, I'll show you the man. Because that's when you're most suggestible to these things that are impressed into your subconscious mind. So again, guys, I'm going to ask you, how can you create something if you don't know what it is? You know, with Brotherhood, guys, watch what happens this year with Brotherhood. It's going to explode. It's going to transform lives. Because I've been very specific about that. Right? The more specificity you have, the easier it is for you to move towards this version of yourself. So, let me continue. We want to write down the external and the internal again. You say externally, I want to get a six-pack physique. Well, what's the internal? I'm disciplined. What's behind that? I respect myself. What's behind that? I love myself. And if I am going to simplify this all, guys, you have two core emotions. You have fear and you have love. That is it. That is it. Your fear and love. Love is abundance, success, worthiness, respect, power, strength. Fear is doubt, worry, insecurity. The more you tap into love, guys, and I know when I say this word, I used to think love is for weak men and girls. I was like, fuck that. You love yourself, my bro. Well, think of it like this here. Think about someone you love right now in your life. What do you want for them? Do you want the best for them? You want them to win? You want them to be true to their self? Think about that. Really think about someone you truly love in your heart. Think about, do you love yourself that same way? That's going to open up a lot of answers to you guys. A big reason why a lot of you guys aren't doing what you need to do, because deep down, you don't love yourself. That's it. And people, I know you guys. You're going to go, John, but if I start to love myself, am I going to fall off? Am I going to stop working hard? Am I going to stop taking action? Well, brother, doesn't your higher self who loves himself want to get rich? Doesn't he want to be in amazing shape? Doesn't he want to provide for his family? Of course. So if you love yourself, you're going to do more things that align with the higher self, because if you love yourself, well, you respect yourself. If you love yourself, you're disciplined. You know, I don't really want to work out today, but you know what, bro? Fucking love you, bro. And I want the best for you, so let's work out. You see what I'm saying to you guys? Look at your behaviors. Look at the way you show up in your life. Deep down, it's because some deep level, you don't love yourself. And I know it sounds crazy, and I know it's like a lot of guys who would probably watch this video be like, that's wrong. Da, da, da. How? If you love yourself, you respect yourself, you want the best for yourself. And that's it. That's it. If you had the best analogy I give people, and I get fucking chills when I say this, guys, yeah? When I have my son, how am I going to talk to my little boy, my son? Am I going to talk to him the way I used to talk to myself? Shit talking myself, putting myself down. You're not good enough. Who do you think you are? Why are you trying? All the doubts and fear. I'll say, brother, you can do anything you want. Son, you can do anything you set your mind to. I believe in you. If he comes to me with a problem, you think I'm going to tell him, why are you trying that for, man? No, I'm going to encourage him and lift him up. Imagine you talk to yourself in that same way. Now, listen, guys, we're still men. Am I saying I fucking love you, man? No. If you fuck up, you've got to be able to discipline yourself, and you've got to know that there's consequences. You can't just be a little pussy and fuck around and be like, yeah, I love you, man. No, you've got to discipline yourself as well. But again, it's always from the paradigm of I'm operating from self-love. Bro, you fucked up today. That's not good enough. But because I love you, let's change it. Because again, guys, if you don't love yourself, this is why you go into those downward spirals. And you sit there, you do one little mistake, you go on social media, you eat junk food, and then you go, boom. And you stay in that rut for fucking days on end. That's where I used to be as well. Literally, guys, I truly believe God has put me here to go through all of these challenges I went through, man, to then be able to help you guys because I know where you're at. I know where you're at. So, going back to this, yeah, your desired reality, all right? Get super clear on this. External, internal. Again, we're going to be dropping content on this. I'm going to be going into more detail, and it's going to be for free. In our community, it's going to be completely free. You don't have to join the inner circle. Our mission at Brotherhood is real simple, guys, to help men succeed. And we are going to move forward with that mission by giving you guys as much value that you would charge thousands for. All right? Next is I want you to write a day in the life from this perspective of your higher self and your dream vision written down. So you want to write down a day in the life, how you wake up feeling, what you're doing, how you show up in the gym, how you show up in business, how your business is operating. Do you feel what I'm saying to you guys? Like, again, it's just the more descriptive you are about what you want, the more you will attract it. So it's like, as I start setting goals of what I'm going to get, I start to draw them to me. You know what I'm saying to you guys? And if you just are vague about it, you're not going to know what to move towards. But the second thing, the reason why this is so powerful is because facts tell, but stories sell. When you tell yourself a story, right? Let's say if I want to talk to anyone on this call right now, and I'm like, again, like I wake up every single morning and I feel powerful. I feel confident. I feel strong. I know for a fact that I'm going to crush my day. Let's just say that simple part there, yeah? When you read over this again and again, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, guys, you start to impress it into your subconscious mind. And when you impress it into your subconscious mind, then it becomes a belief. And as I just mentioned before, beliefs drive behavior. And what do behaviors lead to, guys? Behaviors lead to results of what we actually want. You see what I'm saying, guys? So when we write the story down again, you want to be very descriptive. You just want to write it down like the life you want to live, how you're showing up, the business you have, all of this stuff. But more importantly, guys, how you feel. That's the ultimate key here. How you feel. When you can define that, you're going to win. So that's the next step you want to have, guys. All right. So we got here. You write down your current reality. You write down your desired reality. Right? The external and the internal. So what do you want in your life? And again, just do this, guys, for the next 6 to 12 months. I don't want you to be doing massive goals and dreams right now. I just want you to have the smaller wins and you'll see how powerful this stuff is, guys. And then the internal vision. Who do you need to be? You write the day in the life out. And again, be very descriptive about it. All right. Next, guys, this is the key. It's like this, yeah? I give you guys the workout plan. I give you guys the diet plan. And you go to the gym once, you're still not going to get in shape, are you? The key is repetition. Repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. If you guys do not apply what I'm about to tell you now, this will not fucking work. Your subconscious mind, all right, will believe anything you tell it with mixed emotions. This is the ultimate key when it comes to reprogramming your mind. If you take one thing away from today's call, guys, because a lot of you visualize, a lot of you are taking action, it's all about the emotion you mix with that. That is how you impress the subconscious mind. You mix the desire or the goal or the vision, whatever you want to call it, with emotion. And when you mix it with emotion, what happens, guys? I'm going to show you. It starts to become a belief. Okay? Subconscious mind is 90% of how we operate. Becomes our emotions and feelings, drives our behaviors, then it becomes habits. This is the key to you changing your entire reality, guys. The subconscious mind. You got the conscious mind. You got the subconscious mind. Most of you guys operate from here. This is why you start taking action, but then you go back on yourself because you're working against this fucker. This guy is pretty powerful, guys. So when you guys learn how to visualize properly, which I'm about to share with you, you will change your reality. So how do we do that? Step one, you get into a calm, relaxed, present state. And I can recommend you guys listen to like binaural beats, whatever it might be. Why are binaural beats so powerful? Because this is why, guys. To impress the subconscious mind, all right, we have different brain waves. Now, this is where most people operate from. Day-to-day is beta, right? Alertness, concentration, thinking. Alpha and theta is literally, guys, where your brain will shut down and the subconscious mind is more suggestible. And it's more receptive to what is being told to it. This is why I said to you guys, when you're a baby, you're operating out of these lower frequencies like delta and theta. So anything that is told to you, you just, it's like a sponge. It's impressed into your mind. So when you get into the low frequency and your brain is like in between consciousness and being awake, you know what I'm talking about, guys? You're in that kind of drowsy, sleepy state. That is when your subconscious mind will just accept whatever is told to it. This is so, guys, if you understand what I'm saying to you right now, this is going to be the best $8 you'll look back and go, yo, I spent $8 and I made back fucking millions. Real talk. This is no exaggeration because again, guys, what you impress into the subconscious mind has to be expressed. Why is it going all dark? I don't know. But you get my point, guys. What is impressed into the subconscious mind has to be expressed. So, step one, you get into a calm, relaxed, meditative state. And in fact, guys, what I will be doing in my near future is I'm going to learn about, because I've always used hypnotherapy to change my life a lot, yeah? I'm going to really dive into hypnotherapy and learn how to create suggestible audios that can just impress into your subconscious mind, and then you just believe it. That's how I really changed my life, guys. All right? So, step one is you get calm, relaxed, present, and breathe. Step two is you're going to elevate your emotions by feeling gratitude and love. Start to think about your loved ones, your family members, whatever it might be, yeah? Step into that, feel it. And then the last part is visualize the scenes playing out. Now, guys, a lot of you are going to go, John, I've visualized in the past, it didn't work. All right, cool. It's like saying, I've gone to the gym, I can't see my gains. It's repetition, guys. This is the process. Calm, relaxed, present, feelings of gratitude and love, visualize the scenes playing out. Before you, and another point to mention, yeah, like I said, meditate over this. Before you step into it, guys, read over it. So like, as you can see here, guys, I got this folder here, right? And inside my folder, what do I have? I have my day of my life. I have my winner worksheet. And then I have my vision board to match it. So what I do when I start my days, right? When I go into my morning routine or even in the evening, for example, I sit down and I look over this. And I just start to breathe. So I'm very relaxed and calm. And I'm looking over it, reading out my goals. I'm reading out my vision, right? I'm reading over these things. So like even here, for example, guys, here's a very simple example, right? After my deep work block is complete, I feel proud, respect, and power towards myself. I feel like I am progressing perfectly towards my goals, and I know in my heart it's already achieved. I am a winner, so I always win. I wake up every day at 6 a.m. or earlier, feeling calm, confident, and courageous, ready to attack my daily plan for the day ahead. I always have clarity on what needs to get done and bring me closer to my goals and visions. You see what I'm saying to you guys? And as I read over this, what did I say earlier, guys? Beliefs are not true in themselves. They become true in our experience if we believe them. I don't know why my camera's so dark, but you get the point. So this is what I'm saying to you. You read over it, you step into it, and then over time and repetition, it's like, let's say you're going to the gym and you're working out, you don't see the results really, do you guys? But then 3, 4, 5 months later down the line, you see the results. It's the exact same with your mind. You're just strengthening your belief systems. You're your identity, your self-image. And really, guys, that is it. It's that simple. So the 4 steps are: 1, your current reality; 2, your desired reality; 3, write a day in the life, because again, stories are very powerful; and then 3, meditate upon this. And guys, you don't even need to meditate upon the story, the day in the life. You can just go over the bullet point part. The story, guys, is just like you're going to go into more detail. But my winner worksheet, guys, which is Inside Brotherhood, I'll drop it today in the community. Yeah. I just have like 3 areas of my life. And one of them is just like, for example, yeah, connected to God daily. This is my mindset and spirituality. Loving myself and my life. High vibrations. Grateful and happy. Following my values and habits. I just quickly glance over that just to bring it top of mind. And then when I go into my visualization, it starts playing out. So that's really it, guys. So with that being said, guys, honestly, if you actually apply what I've just told you in this call, it will transform your life rapidly. Again, how many of you are going to commit to this process is the golden question. So with that being said, guys, we're going to get into a Q&A, and I'm going to pause the call right now, and I'm going to answer all your questions about what I've just spoke about. Let's go.